No, it's good. That's perfect. Now we getting better. Now I gotta rerun everything. All because of that bullshit. Now where is it? Here it comes. Hold on. 58 seconds. Here we go. Back. How many people wake up and go to sleep all day, 24 hours a day, worship this individual wholeheartedly and will sacrifice any human being that this individual tells them to sacrifice?
Yes.
Sacrifice hundreds of lives just to sacrifice oppressed or full all the communities around the world.
Yes.
In honor of this individual.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Carla wants to ask questions of yours.
I just wanted, hello, it's Carla again. I just wanted to know if you have any of this information. Can you please leave a comment below? I always wonder, when you believe in God, you hear everyone saying in songs and rapping and even in person, like, oh, please God help me, and things like that, you know, when they're in a certain situation. But those who believe in the devil want to keep it a secret, and I wonder why. If they believe in the devil, they should be proud of it, just like anybody else is proud of their God. And that's my question I have for you.
And I know that there's a lot of people who have Satan pride, and I've met some of them in this world, you know. Only thing I need to understand is what's going to happen when you die. Because everybody knows that the devil makes you believe this all this stuff, and then when you die, he said that you're the one that was dumb. I only showed you this stuff. You chose it on your own. You chose to worship me, and now I can't help you. You have to stand judgment before my creator, and you worship me like I was your creator. Yes. You're the fool. I'm not the fool.
Yes. I've been wondering that as well.
Then you're going to run whole government agencies in honor of this individual. You run all these government agencies in honor of the Shaitan.
Yep.
You run the Criminal Justice Center, the criminal justice around America in honor of this individual. You run the banking system in honor of this individual. You run the social media system in honor of this individual. Programs in honor of this individual. So, what's going to be your excuse when you die? And God says, why did you choose your enemy that I told you was your enemy over me, who created me and told you you was going to return to me and get punished because they lived the dream of the Shaitan. They allowed the Shaitan to control their lives to the point where they couldn't control it themselves. So to all you Satan worshippers, you know, I don't have nothing against you guys. To your religion, yours, and to mine, be mine, buddy.
Right.
We'll see you next time with a different topic on Abdul Shakur's YouTube channels.
Thanks for watching.
So if you could notice here in the background of the same video I played yesterday, viewers, you'll notice that I got these prayers that's in honor of the Satan that we talking about. And, you know, I know that it's hard to want people to understand why or how did you get to be in this condition. Because, you know, everybody got their own backgrounds. Everybody got to be taught what they taught. Like, if you know that if that's all you were taught since you was a child or since you was an infant, and you developed to have this
racist, satanic personality. I mean, everybody got issues and problems. So just like you have to work, how other people work on themselves, self-improvement, stuff like that, you know, you got to work on you as well, because, you know, the world could be safer if there wasn't so many admitted satanic worshippers that's hiding behind a suit or a robe, or, you know, hiding behind the walls where you can't see them. You know, there's enough for everybody in the world, but nobody wants to share. Everybody wants to be selfish and treat each other like, you know, they ain't worth it. Their life is not worth it. You know, everybody who is alive, well, life is worth it. And if perhaps, you know, you are one of the people who know all these satanic prayers, so I'll just go back up to the top of the screen and let the viewers that know these prayers by heart comment, because I don't know any of them. I never knew any of them. So it's brand new to me, and I hope I'm not promoting any negativity out there. This is public information. It's not nothing that I would be a part of, but I want to see who is a part of it, and if they don't mind sharing a little bit of information. Alright, the first prayer is the prayer of allegiance, a vow of allegiance. And, you know, you guys that's out there, y'all start saying y'all prayers. Wow, I'm just saying the titles. Satan, I am yours prayer. Anybody want to relate on that one there? There's the picture of the image that goes along with that prayer. I am yours. Okay. Then we got Satan's temple. That's a favorite for all the people that's into that, you know. That's something different, you know. What's this? Appeal for guidance. There's a picture of a guy. Let's get that image on screen. All right. Appeal for guidance. Great dragon, Lucifer, Prince of Darkness. All I have. And I'm not going to say any. Oh, that's the last one here I'll talk about. Satan, who you are to me. All right. Now, with that being said, I'm looking at the dedication that's involved. I'm looking at that dedication, and what's interesting and what's really grabs my attention is that I don't know if that's such a bad idea for people who just, that's what their parents taught them. I mean, it's really no difference than a Muslim who prays to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or a Christian who prays to Jesus at church and at night. There's no difference between what a person worships, but, you know, we got to make it where we want to try to make the earth where everybody's religion can be respected in public and in private, and without having to hate each other because of it. You can hate somebody because of their religion, or you can hate somebody because of the color of their skin, but then you restrict how you restrict goodness, and you remove goodness out of the area that you do that in. So I can safely say that the government of the United States and the new government, they all are working with their family. You know, that's the shaitan, and we just have to be able to be smart enough to overcome all the different, games and tricks that's coming from the shaitan out here nowadays. You know, it's easy to get caught up in any of the traps of the shaitan. They everywhere. They in everybody. They in black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese, Arab, Asian, and any other place, all the people on earth. You know, it's just the amount of dedication and the amount of sincerity that an individual can have for the shaitan. You know, so we're gonna talk about more about leaders who we think that might be just controlled on the on Satan pride, and we just want to see if they are dedicated satanic worshippers or they half-stepping satanic worshippers. So be ready for it. We're going to talk about not just whites. We're going to talk about blacks. We're going to talk about foreigners overseas. We're going to talk about people who we feel as though have a lot of influence and power on, you know, areas like states and cities, regardless of where they're located at. And we're going to try to see if we could come up with who we feel has the mark of the beast engraved in their heart and in their head. And it's a 24-hour situation, and they're in control, and it could be detrimental to some of us, like the guy that runs North Korea, for instance. You know, the president of the United States, the kings of Saudi Arabia, the prince, and the bride, the princess from over there in London. You know, these are the type of people that we feel, you know, we need to focus on and see how much of the satanic worship is in their blood and how deep they're going to go just to conceal what, you know, most people know that we, you know, we know. We just want to expose it because it hasn't been exposed for so long. At times it's just too clear and too, you know, hard, and people just, everybody, no truth cannot be hidden. You know, let's just bring everything out, put it on the table, and see what we could do to make things be the way they got to be. All right, I'll be back. I want to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles because, you know, everybody know I'm from Philly. I want to talk about some of the current events that's going on in the news here in my area, Philadelphia, New Jersey, Camden, New Jersey, you know, Wilmington, Delaware, Brooklyn, New York. Like, I'm in a two-hour radius, basically, from these areas, Atlantic City, New Jersey. So I'm going to just keep it real. It's like bring these stories to the table so that everybody get a clear view. Now I'll go back and let y'all finish y'all prayers. I'll go back and let y'all finish y'all prayers and catch y'all in a little bit for sure. Don't forget, I got instructional videos from Colorado Technical University. I'm a software engineering developer student, so I will be coming forth to see you guys with a lot of different topics. Just give me some time and keep on watching, because the things is just going to get more interesting and interesting. Alright, you see that? You see that? Do you see that? Well, I want you guys to let me know what this is about, man. Let me know. Send me the information with the history behind these statues and things that's going on here. I'll be waiting to hear about that. Talk to you guys later.